Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for tuning in for another video. Before we get too far, make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. In today's video, I will be trying something that I saw on Instagram. It was a nice little hack and I could not wait to try it and share it with you guys. As you can see, I am just adding a small amount of clear acrylic to my container. I am using my Mia Secret acrylic today. This is not a bad acrylic, but I have found a couple better products. So I kind of just keep my Mia Secret for days like today where I'm just trying to play with something. Now I'm adding a little bit of my Mia Secret monomer to this small little dapping dish. Mia Secret is my favorite monomer. I swear by this monomer, whether it's the regular or the odorless monomer. Now I'm taking a little bit of regular nail polish and just adding a little bit to my monomer. And I'm sure by now you're like, what is she doing? Why is she adding nail polish to monomer? If you've already seen this hack on Instagram, you already know what I'm doing. But if you haven't, today I am trying to make colored acrylic by coloring my monomer. So now I'm just giving my monomer and the nail polish a nice mix. Yes, I am mixing it with a swatch stick. Don't judge me. That was the quickest thing I could find to stir it with. Okay, we're going to take a quick second. Let me know in the comment section if you guys think this will work. So pause the video, subscribe first, and then leave me a comment letting me know if you think this will work or not. As soon as I dipped my brush into the monomer, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a hot mess. But now that you've left your comments, yes, guys, it works. Look at that. Now I'm just going to swatch this on the swatch stick and see how it turns out. The room that I work in is fairly warm, especially when I have the window up to help with the monomer smell. So this first bead did look a little dry, but it had nothing to do with the monomer or the acrylic. It was strictly due to the heat in the room. So after this first bead, I kind of tried to work a little wetter to give you guys a true representation of how this hack really works. And you can see here that this bead is a little more wet and a lot easier to work with. Here is what it looks like. I think this is so cool, guys. Let me know what you think. Is this a cool little hack or am I just lame? So I decided to take it a step further and add a little bit of white acrylic. When I saw this hack on Instagram, like I said, everybody just used clear acrylic, but I felt like their swatches were still a little translucent. So I was like, oh, cool. Let me try to add a little bit of white and see if that will help with that problem. And I'm just giving this a good mix to make sure everything is mixed together thoroughly. Okay, what do you think is going to happen now that I've added the white? Pause the video again. Let me know in the comments what you think. Come on, guys. I want to talk to y'all today. Yeah, every time I dip my brush into this monomer and it comes out this color, it drives me a little bit crazy on the inside. All right, guys, as you can see, when I added the white, it actually made the color lighter, which of course will happen when you add white. But like I said before, when I saw this done online, a lot of the colors looked very translucent. But to be fair, a lot of the colors that I saw swatched online were like neon. So like neon yellows or pinks or oranges. So those colors kind of need a white base to them anyway. The color that I chose here really didn't appear translucent the first time. I just wanted to try this anyway. But like I said, as you can see, it definitely just made the acrylic a little bit lighter, which is still a pretty color to me. What do you guys think about this hack? Do you think it's something that you would try? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this hack. I like it because I have some gel polish colors that I don't have matching acrylic to, so I wouldn't do it all the time, but it's definitely something that I would try in on the rare occasion that I wanted to match my gel polish toes with acrylic nails on my hand. So like I said, I definitely think it's something fun to try occasionally. It's not something I would do all the time, but it is something that will definitely help you if you have limited products. Don't you just hate when that small little bead at the end of the swatch stick won't come off? Ugh, it's so annoying. But anyway, got it off, and this is what the finished product looks like. Again, this is when I added the white acrylic. And also here's what it looked like with just the clear. So on the left side is mixed with clear and white acrylic. On the right side is just clear acrylic. I don't see much of a difference. But yeah, here's the hack for you guys. I'm also going to show you guys how I cleaned up after this mess. I always use these little pee pads, puppy pads, bed pads, whatever you want to call them. I always use those when I'm using monomer, so that it will soak up all of the monomer on the pad. I don't have to worry about it running through to the table or a towel. I am just taking a paper towel and cleaning out my dapping dish. That did come out pretty well. I didn't have any issues with wiping that off. As you can see here, the color just pretty much wiped out. Now I'm going to just put some acetone in my dapping dish to just make sure I thoroughly clean it out and there's no color left behind. Now I am preparing to clean my brush. This is a brush cleaner jar. I do have these available on my website. They have been a lifesaver, especially with me doing acrylic nails so often. You just pour the acetone in the jar, run the brush across the ridges at the bottom to loosen anything up, and you just snap the brush in place and let it soak for as long as you need to. As you can see here, I am just running the brush across. There was some color left behind, but that came out fairly easily. As you can see here, my brush looks fairly clean and looks really good just by doing that, but I still let it soak for a little bit to make sure I got everything out. Now I'm taking, again, a leftover paper towel and just getting the acetone out of the dapping dish. And again, that came out fairly well. I typically discard the pad that I use to swipe my brush on first, just because that holds all your monomers. So if you get rid of that first, that will go ahead and help get rid of that monomer smell out of the room a lot faster. So my brush has been soaking for a little while. Again, it looks fairly clean. I'm just gonna wipe it, try to dry it, and keep the shape when you are wiping it. And now I am just going to go ahead and put my brush away. Although this was a fun experiment, it was a little messy, but as you can see, it did not take any time or much hassle for me to clean up. Here I am showing you guys again. The left side is what I use with white and clear acrylic. The right side is just with clear acrylic. Let me know which one you guys like better. Again, let me know if you guys thought this was a fun, cute little hack, or if it's something that you will try in the future. I also wanted to let you guys know that I am having a sale on all of my nail foils on my website. So I will leave the link to the website down below. Make sure you grab your nail foils while they are still on sale. I will have the sale going probably until Monday or Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment or two, and like this video. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I have the @Addicted to Pink Nails where I post most of my nail art. And be sure to follow E.Den's Rose on Instagram as well for product updates and releases and anything related to my company. I really appreciate you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.